Oh, hi, I'm Lachlan, the president of Super Video Studios. It's the 1-year anniversary of End of the Line 3's release today, and many people are still saying that's our best film, so I wanted to take this opportunity to present to you some never before seen behind the scenes footage, bloopers, interviews with the cast and crew, and of course, a director's commentary. Please enjoy! Well, here we are on the final full day of shooting for End of the Line 3, and what an exciting journey it's been so far. I mean, this is our last film of the 12-month film challenge, and we have this guy here as well. He doesn't have a mic on.
Is that on?
Yeah, speak into that thing.
I helped write this film. This one's about a time loop. This thing's going to be in the film.
Yeah,
It's going to be very exciting.
I'm sure they can see it. So anyway, we have Stanley joining us at my feet. Hey Stanley, you want to say anything? We're just waiting for a rubbish truck to leave, which is why we're shooting this. I think it's gone now, so we'll get to shooting the first shot of the day. Cut.
You know what they say? I don't know if I'm in or not. Lights, camera, action.
The light is the sun.
Yeah, the camera is the camera. It's the end of the line for you, detective, and now it's time for me to throw the book.
Right.
Hello again, detective. How are you?
Dissolving.
Dissolving. I don't need to say anything, do I? Because I'm cutting away. Yes, and?
Meaning we were never a team. I was just using you to escape from the realm dimension.
The realm dimension. What is it? The white dimension?
Take 6 from the top.
End of the line, buddy.
End of the line 3.
Lane.
End of the line 3.
Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
Would you mind introducing yourself?
Of course not. My name is Carl and I play the murderer in End of the Line 3. I'm back. In addition, I also play Supreme Leader Blorp, Council Member Kling, Machine Gun Guard number 2. Actually, I think that's it.
How do you feel about coming back for a third End of the Line film? You must be near the end of your contract, surely.
I didn't realise we were making a third one because, as I said earlier, I died at the end of the last one, right? I got shot multiple times. They made a few spin-offs where I also got shot a bunch of times. And I was like, why am I back? Why am I back? And then I read the script and I was like, holy guacamole, there's a reason. And then I actually got way more excited about it because I used to think it was just this terrible sci-fi crap. But there's actually there's actually deeper meaning in there. It's an allegory, it's a metaphor, it's a social commentary. I don't know on what though.
Has playing a psychotic murderer taken any tolls on your own mental health? Have you killed anybody?
Sorry, I was listening to the guy over there. What was the question? Oh no, I haven't killed anybody yet. I haven't killed anybody. Why would I? It's just an act. It's all a movie. It's all 3 movies that have taken up the last 10 years of my life. Forced me to read all these damn lines, do all these damn takes over and over again. No, I don't think I have.
You don't think you have, or you haven't?
I don't remember.
How does it feel to be working again with the director, Lachlan?
Yeah, it was pretty fun because obviously it's the same director for all of them, so I was used to him by then. There was a bit of stuff that happened in the first one, but like I said, we worked it out in the meantime. We worked it out on the remix. He's a very competent director. Everything was done pretty efficiently. Even if I wouldn't agree with some of the things, at least I got to go home on time.
This film is unlike the others in this series in that you actually play many characters, all different versions of the murderer. How do you feel about that?
It was, frankly, it was almost agonizing because most days I would go through the entire day speaking to tennis balls and sticks and then swapping in and out of costumes and hopping around the set like a madman, pretending to do stupid voices, put all these stupid cloaks over my head and change my hair and everything. I spent maybe one single day with the only other actor on set, and we shot everything in that one day. All of those scenes were done in one day. So everything else, I was pretending, hallucinating, and that had no effect on me at all.
Do you have any other big projects coming up?
You should watch the news tonight. Doesn't matter which channel, because I'm going to be on the news.
You'll be on all the channels?
Hopefully. Maybe not like Azerbaijani news or whatever. Maybe they don't care about what happens over here, but it should be pretty international. We lock all of you guys in a building and ram a bus into it. I don't know. Any ideas? Anyone have ideas for that?
My name is Lachlan. I'm the director of End of the Line 3, and I also play the detective in the film. His name is James McCluskey. You'd know that if you watch the film.
Now this film is a lot different to the other End of the Line.
Is this interview almost over? I have places to be.
Okay, sorry, we won't take up much of your time.
It's ridiculous.
This film is very different to the previous End of the Line films. What was the thought process behind such a big change?
Well, the first 2 End of the Line films, as you may know, were quite short. So I wanted to try something different and make something a little larger in scale. You know, the first End of the Line film was maybe 45 seconds long. This one is about 15 minutes, close to 20 minutes. So I just wanted to make something really long that does not fit into the established End of the Line formula at all. Does that answer make sense? Okay, was that good enough?
You don't have to ask us, we'll make you.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to do this interview, right? I have other things to do.
Speaking of the franchise, how does it feel to finally be finished with End of the Line? Are you moving on to greener pastures, or is there something still in the future for End of the Line?
Well, there's not. There's just this ridiculous interview that you've made me do, even though the film came out almost an entire year ago, guys.
So after this, you're done forever?
Yes.
Are you making anything else, or are you quitting finally?
Well, it depends how this interview goes. Right now, I'm leaning towards quitting.
As the director and the writer, you must know a lot more about the film than most of us. What's something that you wouldn't know by watching the film that you can tell us, just a little secret about the film?
That's a ridiculous question. Next.
Now, in an interview you did with us a couple of years ago for the first film, you mentioned wanting to get the president in one of these films. How is that working out for you?
He was in one of the films. He was in the spin-off. He was in The Future Is Now.
Now, with this film's unique approach to all of the characters except for one of them, how did it feel working with a very minimal cast, and what was the thought process behind the whole one character playing 50?
Well, since this is almost my last film, I wanted to make something special, as you know, and making something special also comes with rewarding the crew. So for this film, the crew and cast, for this film I wanted to give away some Meisterstück pens and a nice Longines watch to everyone who worked on the film. And by casting one person to play basically every character, that just meant I had to buy one pen and one watch. So it was basically a way to save money, and that's all.
Speaking of saving money, you sound like you have somewhere to be, so we'll
I
wrap
do.
it up there.
Thank you guys. Actually, I might make another film. The interview turned out well at the
Looking
end.
forward to it.
Alright, we'll see you guys later.
Don't we say that.
What?
We're the TV station. We do all of that.
Okay.
We're gonna cut you off.
Why? Hello everybody and welcome to the director's commentary for End of the Line 3.
My favourite.
Let's start the film.
Now, as you will be seeing throughout this film, I am a lot of characters. I wrote maybe one scene, but outside of that, all I do is play the characters.
That's me.
That's me. That's the classic outfit.
The classic outfit
I
from
like-
End of the Line 1.
Yeah, I like how I'm wearing the exact same outfit in all of them.
Aha, end of the line for you, detective. Now
It looks
take
like
me
Mr. Bean's
to the
outfit.
book.
How did we do that?
That's you.
Throw the book at you.
Was that you
That's-
throwing the book at me?
Yes.
Yes,
That's
and
a
then I
joke.
threw it at you.
That's a joke from the monkeys.
I threw it at you for real. Is that a wig?
Yes, I am in fact wearing a wig. It actually doesn't look too bad.
It just looks like a bad haircut.
Yeah, it looks like a horrible haircut.
Oh, I do not recall those flashbacks being there. Maybe I haven't watched it enough.
No,
Because we're in a time loop.
you recall, you said that you liked them.
Oh, okay.
It was windy on this day.
It was incredibly windy. Probably the windiest day ever.
One thing I regret is not getting a shot of the entire whiteboard. We spent a lot of time.
A lot of Easter eggs.
There's a Mr. Peabody. I think there's
July
a
5th.
TARDIS on there somewhere.
Yeah, down the bottom.
Wait, so, okay, how long have we been in this time loop?
Where did this idea come from? The time loop.
I don't remember.
It has nearly nothing to do with the first two films.
I guess it was just a way to explain how the murderer keeps
Kept
coming back.
Yeah.
That I've
It's pretty good. I like how it turns into sci-fi in the last
the whole
one.
world around me had stopped.
This film was an evolution.
Together after a while.
The script evolved a lot over the year or so I wrote it. Because I had been writing this film since we shot End of the Line 2. As
Oh,
you
wow.
might expect, that's how sequels
That's how
work.
sequels work.
Originally this film was
Drink this,
supposed to
find the High
be
Council,
That's
ask them
milk.
to help you.
the murderer accidentally kills the president, I believe.
I don't remember.
Why would I
That was a very
Oh.
early draft of End of the Line 3, but then I decided to make it into a longer
It's been too long.
film.
I'm
I can't
sure
go
I
back
maybe
home.
pitch some idea, like a historical version or something.
This
I don't
white
remember.
this White Realm stuff, I don't remember where that idea came from either.
I keep saying this, I'll say it for the sake of the commentary, but it's a very Doctor Who idea. This is the closest thing we've made to a Doctor Who episode that we've actually posted on this channel officially.
Yeah, even though I made it with the intention of not making it Doctor Who-esque.
Yeah. Oh, just the different realm. I can imagine the characters landing in some random place.
I mean, you know, I've watched Doctor Who, so it does subconsciously influence the things I write.
I do.
But
I do
alas.
like this. See, this is another character now.
Hello. I'm a detective.
And there's no furniture.
I still have that note on the back of my chair.
Yeah, I've seen it. What does it say? Director's chair?
Director.
Director.
I checked my watch. I did not have a watch at the time we shot this.
So if you just take a seat
That's.
on
I still have that
that chair,
phone.
they'll be with you in a moment or something.
Where's this couch?
It's an invisible,
Invisible couch.
Yeah, but
That
like,
was
where
just
is
so
it?
that we didn't have to move
Standing in it.
furniture around.
Yeah. Shooting on the green screen was a pain.
This is a good visual
Oh,
gag.
you could see my hair, the green
The High
screen.
Council is ready to see you now.
Oh yeah, there's green around my hair.
I can see that now. Yeah,
It's not good.
Cool.
it's less green on my hair somehow.
What?
Yeah, there's a de-spill feature that like makes it less green, but I guess I just forgot to do it on that shot.
Now
I love
this-
this shot is awesome.
Who stands before the High Council?
The High Council is hilarious. I think I wrote one of their scenes, not this one. I wrote some of their lines.
An outsider.
And the thing with the accents wasn't a thing until we shot it, because I didn't want to do the exact same voice every time, because I would have confused myself and the audience.
The voices make the council much more funnier than it would have been had.
It's exposition, but it's funny.
But he keeps coming back to life, like the next morning, and he says that we're in something called a...
Time loop.
I think he said time loop, and you guys might
You know
be
what a
able to
time
help
loop
me
is?
Hey?
escape from that?
Silence, outsider. Only council leader Florence is
Yeah,
allowed to
no,
give
as I was
access
saying,
to
the
chamber.
funny
He
accents
does not
just
know the customs of
make
our land. We
exposition
must be
a lot
forgiving.
more interesting.
Council
Yeah.
leader Block.
Who's your
He mentioned a
favorite?
murderer.
My
Do you think
favorite
he could be referring
would have to be, well,
one that shall not be named?
okay,
Yes,
it's probably based on
acceptable.
how much I enjoyed doing their
In our
voices.
land, when somebody
I like the
commits a crime
one,
severe enough,
I can't remember
then
their
that
names,
is
the one
an
whose voice is
eternity
like
lives
this.
one point in
He was
time.
very funny.
This
Yeah, I don't know. We should have had name tags.
The council leader is obviously got the most character, but
1984.
they're all pretty good.
In terms of the name, my favorite is Yub Yub.
Yup, yup, that's
Can you help me
hilarious.
escape?
Do not interrupt the council leader when
But the
he's
Scottish
speaking.
one is
That's
good.
good, yeah.
Thank you, Councillor Yub Yub.
Yes,
Yub
Yub
Yub.
Yub
Okay,
is the
there we
Scottish
go.
one.
We can take you from the time loop.
Thank you, Councillor Yub Yub.
Only if you do us a favor
A succulent
first.
meal, a succulent
Bring
council
the
leader
murderer
meal.
back to us.
This was very fun. This whole
Silence!
pretending to talk to each
Let the
other.
Yeah, it worked out incredibly
Do you
well.
agree
Me
to
with
our
my-
terms?
My hoodie and the towel around my shoulders.
Yeah, we didn't have
You
enough
will
time to
forever
get a
be stuck in
robe,
the
but
time loop.
See,
this works
And
better, I
what
think.
I'm just noticing now is that they all have the shirt and tie
So,
Yeah,
as the murderer,
help me break free from this time loop.
which
Can you
is
get rid of
mostly
that
laziness on my
dirty
behalf,
criminal
but
that's
it's
been
also
burdening me for the
lore,
past 7
world
years?
building. The murderer used to be one of them. That's
I like the pose Yub Yub does.
I like how the one on the right is basically falling asleep and not reacting. This is a good effect though.
Ah, hello again, detective.
Oh wow.
This
Surely
joke
you
was
weren't
from
trying to
the
murder me just now.
first draft, or one of the first drafts of End of the Line 3.
Wow.
So this is a
They
good
want you to
joke.
go back.
Did
No,
you
if I
did you
can't
color
go back,
grade
they'll
this?
kill me.
Yes.
Yeah, I
No,
like
Well,
it.
actually,
I
they
used a
don't want
lot,
to kill you, they
frankly.
want
I like the
to- they
temperature.
want to pardon you.
Color
Yeah.
temperature.
They want to
Yeah,
pardon
my
you.
favorite
I
color
know.
grading in this film
No, Detective,
is
I'm not
we'll see it
stupid.
later.
I
counsel
think I
would
know what
never
you're talking
pardon
about.
me for the crimes
Look how
I've
windy it
committed
is.
against them.
I'm serious. Just come with me.
I know when you're lying, Detective. I've known you for 7 years.
I'm serious.
Is this shade
Just come
sail
with
back
me.
up?
Well, when you say anything
Yeah, it
twice,
doesn't
I'll
matter.
believe you.
We took
Yeah,
it down.
buddy.
Wow.
I do not like milk.
I found it tasted funny, but
Sabrina Carpenter doesn't like milk either, guys.
I don't drink milk,
Tastes different.
just ever.
Straight milk is just gross.
I don't have it in my coffee or anything. I don't drink milk. I don't eat cereal. Okay.
Oh, yes. I seem to be back, yes. I missed this white void space.
What?
Not
Void
so
space.
fast. Did you think we would simply let you
I
go free?
think I wrote this scene.
Well, yes, I kind of
I believe you
assumed
did,
stuck in
yeah.
this
Yeah.
Time loop for 7 years
Did you
would be
come up with the
adequate
eating the
enough. Yes,
skin
Council
part, or was that
Ye-
me?
Unfortunately, the council has declared this
I'll have to check my
inadequate.
emails
I
at the
think-
You shall
drafts
be
that you
required
sent
to
me
carry out the rest of
over
your
the time,
sentence.
but
Maybe I
At
did.
this
That just seems
time,
like
you shall
something
remain
Something you would
here,
write,
confined
yeah.
to your cell, under constant supervision. What? I refuse to be imprisoned in this prison.
that's a
Silence. Your
joke I would have
sentence
written.
begins now.
Yeah.
Good freeze frames
You're
there.
finally awake.
And you managed to bring the murderer back to us. How commendable.
How commendable.
I do like how the
Before.
council is allowed to hold session without
He's being dealt
the
with
supreme leader
accordingly.
present. I don't know
Yeah.
what that
Your
even
hair is
means.
That sounds pretty good.
I
to
like
me.
that tie.
Now,
Did I write? I think I
About
wrote
my
both of these
reward?
scenes back to back
Indeed, the time loop shall be removed.
because
Chancellor Kling,
yes, I wrote the line where he says, "You shall be set free from this time loop and also set free from your life." That's very
that
funny.
already. Yes, we have set you free from the time loop.
and
What is that
now
voice
we
from? I'm
set
doing
you
a
free
voice.
From your life.
I don't know.
Yes, you have seen too much to be allowed
Surely you
back
can't be
into
serious.
the real world. Surely you can't be serious.
Surely you can't be serious.
You're not just gonna kill me.
Surely you can't be serious.
Murderers.
Bunch of murderers.
Yeah, these bits were really fun. Wait, which pose did you say you liked? The one where
The
I'm
yup,
holding my
yup.
hand up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
The other two are doing the same pose. What the hell?
it's just a quirk that's unique to him.
Oh, okay. So the guards are wearing the tie as well.
Yeah.
That's fun. That was seamless.
After him. After him.
Yeah, I like the action in this because again, it's all me.
I thought the High Council
So
would have
there's no
murdered you by execution by now.
real.
Well, I said.
I don't know.
So, I
The only
have an
thing I'd
idea.
do differently if we were to redo this
Don't
is
interrupt me.
I'd add signs and
Here's-
stuff
here's
that
my-
are visible in the white
Doorways and
realm,
things. Yeah.
just so there's like reference, like when they're moving and
Yeah.
stuff, we can see how quickly they're moving and where they're moving to.
Although, I have
Because
my own
right now they're
conditions.
just like
Once we get back to Earth,
there's no 180
I am
degree
free to
rule
go.
or
Yeah.
anything
You need to drop
because
all of those charges against me.
we don't know
Let me go.
what's around them.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Yeah, okay, sure.
A bunch
Well then,
of
you have my
walls.
cooperation, detective.
Invisible
But
walls.
first,
Yeah,
you have
that's.
to help me escape
This
from
is
the
a
prison
weird
cell that I
place.
seem to be imprisoned
I
in.
don't understand it
It's an
fully.
invisible prison cell, detective.
And good
How am
sound
I
design
supposed to
though.
get you out?
That invisible nail file down there, detective. I tried to reach for it myself, but my arms were simply too short.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
This would be the worst of our films to watch in the middle of the night. With all of the
Oh,
lights off.
there's a peg on the right side of the screen.
Oh, interesting. That's one of the reference points you were talking about.
Yeah.
Invisible weapons too. That's a good effect. Look straight into the camera.
I'm free, detective.
Alright. Let's go.
Let's skedaddle. And then you go the other way. Wait,
That's
I guess you would have gone the
we-
same way.
okay. The reference
There
points.
is a way out of here, detective.
Oh my.
I definitely wrote this far. This is
Indiana Jones.
yeah,
reference,
Indiana
Done,
Jones.
Detective.
What he's doing is quite impressive, but
So,
you know what they say.
No.
So wait,
Don't bring
we haven't.
nunchucks to a nun fight.
We haven't. Okay, that was a good joke.
Right.
But they haven't set the self-destruct yet. But there's still smoke everywhere. What is
Going
that?
to
Like
activate the,
embers?
I don't-
self-destruct.
Okay.
Machine gun. That's funny. I like the focus pull as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Oh,
how do we
okay.
set
My
Rosie?
fingers are
Where's
being
the
cut
phone?
off by the edge of the green screen.
I hadn't noticed that.
That I only just noticed that. Yeah.
Let's just say there's like a
It's
terminal.
yeah. My hands are
that's-
going behind the terminal.
Why
What
didn't you
would they
activate
be
the
going
portal
behind?
before the self-destruct sequence, you
There was a
maniac?
light switch.
Ah.
Thrill of the chase.
Ah,
Really don't
probably.
feel like blood pumping.
Yeah,
Now
well.
please cover me.
Yeah.
Please cover me.
This was a pain to shoot though.
There. Yeah.
I like the Western-esque music.
Oh yeah. And it comes back again. In the last.
No.
Looks like I seem to be saving your life, Detective.
Yeah,
The
thanks
murderer
a lot
has
for that.
redeemed
All right,
himself.
That's pretty
Come along,
good.
The portal seems to be ready.
Okay.
That's a horrible portal.
Like a jelly
you want me to
jam
go through
donut.
first?
Oh my
Yes,
goodness,
please,
now I
Detective,
want
that
jam
looks fun.
donuts.
Hey, are you gonna do that thing? Take this. You're gonna do that thing where you sacrifice.
That was
yourself?
probably unscripted.
Yeah, it was. There's a lot of unscripted stuff in
Hold on,
this.
Detective, I'm just being polite. Now please, you have to go before the roof comes down.
Okay. Well, I was just saying you should totally do that. Consider it.
What was that with the
Yeah,
gun?
okay.
Why did you take it off me and then give it to me and
Because-
then take it back?
I don't know.
Oh wow.
Glimmy!
See, this is the murderer's real name.
The
We-
No,
name
that's not my
reveal.
name anymore,
did we come up with that on the
Wrinkly
day, or did I
Glimmy.
write that? Because I think I came up with the name.
Destroyer of the realm of whiteness.
Let's consult.
I do think I would have been about to shoot that, and I would have said something like, "This would have more impact if he also had a funny name, and he's been going by a title this whole time." I don't know.
Oh wait.
The roof is falling on me, and I'm still trying to adjust my hood to make sure it looks nice. Ah, this is a good location.
This is the color
Where are
grading I
we?
was talking about.
I have
This
no
is my
idea. I must have
favorite.
set the teleporter
And the
portal coordinates
location
incorrectly,
definitely adds to
Detective.
it.
Yeah.
Although I must say we did
The
make
only
a
thing
pretty
is the
good team back
contrast
then,
is a
you
little
and I.
off in one of the,
Although
a couple of
I'm
the
afraid I have
shots
to go
maybe,
now.
but that's fine.
So I'll see you around.
I like the
Detective.
boat.
I
Is
like
that
all
a
the
boat?
green. I think so, yeah. I do like all the green. It makes sense. They just got kind of spit out somewhere random where there are fences and chairs.
Yeah, and
This is the
Well, meaning you
first
were never a team.
scene we shot for this
You're still
film.
a dirty
Was it
criminal.
really?
Yeah.
I thought it was the
what about
last.
our
No,
deal,
this is the
Detective?
first
I
scene we
would help
shot.
you escape from the
Interesting.
time loop, and you would help me break free. You would let me go.
Do you really think I was gonna let you go?
Very
Forgive
interesting.
you for those innocent
That's a good. The
people you
flowers,
killed?
good.
Let you
It's
continue
this
on
is
your
the most
life
cinematic
drifting around
super
aimlessly like
video
a plastic
film
bag
has
with
ever
no
seen.
purpose
So
has
in
ever
far.
looked.
but
So
to
far.
So
suffocate
far.
innocent turtles.
And it's the
That
first
seems
one
be
to
your
actually
problem, Detective.
feature
I'm
the
pretty happy
lake
with my life, actually.
Yes.
that's actually been released.
Well, again, that is your problem, Detective. I don't need you to fix my life. I don't need you to solve me. Let it be. Let it be.
And let me go.
Let me go. Yeah, good music. I like how I'm not that concerned. The murderer doesn't.
Thank you, Detective. Now,
He's only got a few facial
I
expressions.
must be off. I have a train to catch.
Where to?
North. To the end of the line.
That's so funny. I just had to find a way to incorporate the title into
yeah.
the final scene.
Because it makes sense in the context of the other ones.
Yeah.
That's something you say.
North to the end of the line.
So what the hell does the detective do? Oh, he goes back to his... Okay. I forgot about this scene. I always think it ends there. But these scenes are good. Nice little additions. Blorp, Pilp, Cling.
I would Another thing I'd change if I were to do this again is I'd make the next scenes just part of the film itself and not a post-credit scene, because I think they're...
Well, the film works without the post-credit scenes.
Yeah,
That is an ending, but
that's a nice suit, double-breasted, 6x1 or 6x2, I think. That's CGI, the whole thing, the desk included.
that's pretty good.
This is out of focus a little.
Hello, this is the.
That's too
detective
bad.
station.
I mean, I don't care, as you can tell. Look at the background.
You let that criminal get away. You're demoted.
You know what, Sergeant Pepper? I'm glad.
Well, we're nearing the end. This is nearly the end. This has been a very good film.
I really enjoyed this film.
I'll just randomly put it on the TV.
Bingle bongle dingle dangle.
It looks good in 4K, as we know.
It's one thing to be on time, but it's another thing to be on Time Australia. Time Australia is not as good.
He was killed by a crocodile 3 days later.
That's too bad.
Alas.
Alas. What's that? We're out of time.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to the commentary and just watching this video. We appreciate it.
And I enjoyed watching it.
If you have not seen End of the Line 3, I have no idea why you just watched this 20-something minute long video, probably
you can
closer to
hardly even
30
hear
minute
it.
long. So if you have not seen it, then please go and watch the actual film and listen to the dialogue. Yeah, subscribe as well and like the video and comment.